What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and in exciting news we got a brand new faction in Gemstone Legends. It's the Aquatic Kingdom, and with it, two legendary heroes, TREKYS and Scandix. So of course, I'm going to do a full breakdown and summons. But first, download Gemstone Legends, a mobile RPG puzzle match game. Use the link in the description to start with free stuff, including a bonus hero. All right, so just a heads up before I really get going here. I had a minor surgery yesterday, not a big deal, and I'm recovering like super well actually. But I'm not going to be my normal exuberant self as I'm taking it a little easy today. So with that, let's take a look at the Aquatic Kingdom, which says the Aquatic Kingdom is a mystical tribe nestled along the coastline expanse of Kronar. Led by elders, they maintain a harmonious relationship with marine creatures, often summoning majestic sea creatures to aid in defense or exploration. I wonder if we're going to get a new mechanic. As guardians of the coastline, they defend their realm against both earthly and aquatic threats. And the first hero we're going to take a look at is TREKYS, and this is a legendary red mage. And the things that stick out to me as far as stats go are a really high attack stat. The speed is pretty average. It's good, but it's pretty average. And then the mana gain at 22 is actually kind of ideal because you can use 3 sets of caster equipment to get it up to 25, reducing the amount of tiles needed to fire the special at 4 instead of 5. Also, she is an attack leader, increases the attack of all allies by 32% in all game modes. The first special, Firestorm Surge. This is when you actually set the tiles off. She gains mana breath for 4 turns. That is one of my favorite things that I see printed on heroes because it makes them faster. And the faster you go in this game, the better you're going to be. Now, when I talk about speed with this one in particular, it's the you're going to be firing your special quicker. So not necessarily like speeding up your place in line, like which hero's turn it is to fire. That's different as far as a stat. But mana breath gains you mana faster, more frequently, so that you can fire specials. All right, deals damage to a single enemy, 225% attack. I do wish that stat was higher, but she also does give 100% chance to inflict burn on all enemies for 2 turns. So she's damaging a single target, but giving everybody burn. Now for an Aquatic Kingdom hero, I was surprised to see the very first one is burning enemies. I would have expected something with water maybe, but I do suppose that they live on the coastline. It didn't say they lived in the sea or anything like that. They just live harmoniously with the sea and its creatures. So our first legendary is a burn type of hero. The passive says Ignited Potential, deals 35% more damage to enemies affected by burn status. So that's where you're going to then get some synergy with the actual active skill. Has a 100% chance to inflict burn status for 3 turns on all enemies if she kills an enemy. Interesting. So you can get a lot of burn out of this hero. She recasts her special ability 1 time. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Jeez. It's like the active skill and the passive play off of each other and just feed each other. Over the 5th turn of the battle, she recasts her special ability 2 times. Over the 10th turn of the battle, she recasts her special ability 3 times. Attack and defense increase by 5% every turn, and mana gain increased by 1 if you level that skill the whole way. Okay, one thing that doesn't often get mentioned with specials like this, where as you can tell, we're just going to overwhelm the opponents in burn. I guess that's why that like direct attack isn't necessarily all that high. So what you're probably going to want to do is have other heroes that are helping to bring the HP of the opposing team down, and then you really want to time it so she's the one killing them, and then layering on more burn damage to everybody, and then it's just a self-feeding type of effect. But here's the thing that a lot of people don't mention with something like this, and that is that whenever you get when you put so much status onto your opponents, they can't put their own positive statuses on. Remember, it runs out after a certain number. So like once it's full, it's full. So if you fill it with burn, they can't use their positive statuses. So, you know, just take note of that. Keep an eye on that. The other thing you're going to want to take note, though, is the reverse of that, which is if you're facing a team with a lot of positive statuses and they use them all right away, there might not be enough room for all this burn. So it's going to take you being a tactician trying to figure out how to get this particular ability to work well on your team versus the types of heroes your opponent has. The last thing I'm going to mention about her is the art is amazing. Gemstone Legends has been doing so good with the art for so long. It does just get better and better. So I'm excited to see all the Aquatic Kingdom heroes that they come out with and what they look like and everything. I think this is going to just be a very like fun type of faction with really cool art. Okay, let's take a look at the next hero, which is Scandix. He's a defense leader everywhere, but I suppose I should mention his base stats first. Much higher on the defensive side than our previous hero. His mana gain's at 21, so it doesn't make any sense to put any caster equipment on him, but that does mean that you have the ability to really mix and match your other equipment that you've got ready to find a nice mix that's going to work for his particular abilities. His speed is also just kind of average here. But since he's a defense leader everywhere, that means that he increases their defense like of all allies by 32%. And that's all game modes. The active skill is Tidecaller's Blessing. Restores 25% of target's max HP to all allies. That's a, wow. That's a really good amount of healing into everybody. We don't often get these healers that heal everybody in this game. So that's really good. Grants increased defense to all allies for 5 turns. Restores 35% of target's max HP to 2 random allies. So this guy is just like totally a healer. At the start of his turn, removes decreased attack, decreased defense, and decreased critical damage statuses from all allies. Wow, so on top of being a really great healer, he's a really great cleanser too. Grants an ally Fortify and increased defense status for 2 turns whenever an ally is killed. Now, if you've watched my videos before, in almost any game I play, I don't really like skills that depend on your own heroes dying, because to me they're wasted skills because you're trying to win without dying. But you know, occasionally if you can get resurrection effects in these kinds of games, stuff like this can be good if you can just keep reoccurring a hero, keep resurrecting them and killing them and resurrecting them. That can be good, but that's not really the case in Gemstone Legends. Attack and defense increased by 5% for every 5 turns. And of course, if you level the skill the whole way up, you get that mana gain increased by 1. So I think these are 2 exciting legendary heroes to start off with in the Aquatic Kingdom. And I think there's much more to come. Obviously, there's going to be much more to come, but a lot more exciting things too. So let's hit the summoning portal here. And I'm going to turn my sound on. Hopefully it'll come through because we got this nice, pleasant summoning music here. I know I don't have a hero on my wish list right now. People are probably going to point that out. That's because I'm using my gems on other things right now instead of wish list heroes. I have pretty much all the heroes that I have been after. I had just gotten really lucky. So I think I'm going to blow all my gold scrolls because we got 2 great legendary heroes. I'm going to use a couple platinum scrolls, like 2 perhaps, and see if we can get any of these guys. So we got something right off the bat. What could it be? Oh, the yellow's tricking me again. Every time I see that little bit of yellow shine through, it tricks me. Zarya. Okay. Continuing on. And I'm just going to skip through rare heroes, even though there's a lot of great rare heroes. So my roster is full. I'm going to have to go back and clean this up a bit. Hopefully I get one of the new heroes so I can just dump all these into that new hero. All right, next one. And this one is Liliana. Okay, we hooked something. And this one is Etro, one of the OG heroes. Yeah, I've been playing this game since the very, very beginning, whenever all the OG heroes were first released, and now we have so many more. What's kind of cool is they didn't really Nobody's obsolete in this game, even back to the beginnings. One reason this game is really, really cool and balanced. Adarella. Alright, I got like 20, about 20 scrolls left. The gold variety. Probably have shards too. I could see if I have some like gold shards to go to, because these are heroes that I really want. I want the new shiny heroes. Come on, Gemstone Legends. I want to have some fun with new heroes. I'm one who not only enjoys playing the game and the art, but just trying new things for the sake of trying new things. Seeing what new synergies, what new strategies there are. Playing with new heroes and seeing how to make them work to the best of their ability. And it is Presea. Alright, 5 gold scrolls left. 3, 2, 1. And this one is Avalia. Alright, well. Do I have any gold shards? I do, I have a couple. Okay, nothing with the gold scrolls. Now I'm just gonna have to cross my finger. I guess we got lots of platinum. I'll do up to 4 platinum. We'll see what happens. Eliza. Oh, come on, give me some legendary. Even if it's not the new one, I can't just go totally, completely empty-handed today. Let's go, let's go. Alright, Harmic, and we'll see what I get with this one. I didn't want to blow all my platinum scrolls, but I'm kind of tempted now. Alright, Reyna. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna blow my last platinum scroll. I'm gonna use every scroll I have. Come on, come on. Ugh. Nothing doing today. Astra's fine, but Astra is not. TREKYS and Scandix here. So unfortunately, I did not get lucky today. Hopefully you guys are luckier than I am. Please let me know in the comments, first of all, which of the two do you think is better? And also, if you get them, let me know which one or ones you got, if you got both of them, and how they seem to be testing out, because I am learning as much as you are. If you enjoy videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and I will catch you in the next one.